Hello, and welcome back to the Zero to Hero save on Zielonka. It has been a couple of weeks, and I would be lying if I said I knew exactly what I was supposed to be doing, where I'd gone, how much money I don't have, and what jobs we are doing. We're on September 4th. There are no contracts available right now, or none that I have taken at least. We have a myriad of equipment, and I believe that as I ended, I had just taken some new equipment out. So I think we've now got a harvester. Yes. Yes, we've got a little Rossa mesh harvester, which we have leased. And we have the little header with it as well, I believe, for corn. So I'm hoping that all of this will be worth it. And there will actually be harvesting contracts available in October. As for the jobs that we've got available that we can do before nightfall, I'm not really sure what there is. As for what contracts are available and what we can actually do, there are harvesting contracts up, but they're all vegetables except for this one. We have only got 8 hours, but we don't have enough time to get 40 done, I don't think. The problem with it is that, one, we don't have the right header for it, and two, we've only got like an hour in game. So I think we're going to have to let that one go, same as those. We do have a mowing contract we could do, I think. Do we have a mower? I can't remember. Did I buy a mower? Did we buy or lease a mower on this one? I can't remember. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. We have a sprayer that is apparently fallen over. Wonderful. So we can't do mowing. Can't do rock removing. Could do stone picking. We could sit and do that. Or we could do wood transport, but I don't know how long wood transport would take. Whereas I don't think stone picking will take too long. It's only field 30. It's only small. Alright, we'll accept that one. And we'll have a go. And hopefully we can get it done before it goes nightfall. We've got an hour in game. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Go pick it up and do field 30. The nice thing about doing stone picking contracts is we do get to keep the stones, so it's a little bit of extra cash in our pocket. And then we will speed up to October, and then hopefully I don't cry as the contracts come in, and we will actually get some you know, corn, sunflower, etc. If we don't, they will come in November, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but I would prefer to get that money coming in sooner rather than later, so we can really continue paying off the loan. If I remember rightly, when I paid off the loan, I don't think I've paid as much or anything off since. So we really need to get back to that 20k mark. So we're going to start paying off comfortably and still having enough left over if we do need to lease anything out. It is a risk. I have taken a big risk in leasing the harvester, but the main reason why I've done that is because I don't want to leave it and then have another month extra before I'm able to buy anything. It's all about making it so I'm able to buy things sooner rather than later. So at the very least, it will be 18 months after September as opposed to being 18 months after October. Right, in we go. Like I say, it's a very, very small field. We've got about an hour and a half in game. We could have probably got the wood transport done. But again, the wood transport isn't going anywhere, and we're probably going to be doing a lot of that during like winter months. So getting it out now just seems like a bit of a waste, in my opinion, when there are other contracts that I can do that give me arguably a little bit more money for less time spent. So we'll get this done. Get this out the way. And once this is done and out the way, we will speed up time. And there will be contracts to do. There will be cultivating to do and things. Oh, of course we got weight limits on. Oh, of course we have. Oh, that's a problem. That's an issue. Right, so we need a debris crusher. Is there a debris crusher? Is there a debris crusher, or am I screwed? Am I screwed? We've got preserved food, carpentry, we've got the biogas. I don't know if there's a place that I can get rid of it. Let me have a look in prices. Stones? Or is it down here? Stones. There is a cement factory and a debris crusher on the map. So we'll tag that one. And we'll go there and we'll empty this. Because I have been a doom and did not really... I completely forgot we had weight limits on. So I know this is fine. This holds like, you know, 2,000, 4,000 litres capacity and it's got a 9 metre width. It's fine. But no, it's got a weight limit on it. Because of course it does. Which means we're going to have a weight limit on the TARDIS, I think. But I don't know what Alma sent the weight limit to. If it's been set that there is no weight on it, then we can actually go away with the full 200k. That's going to be interesting. This has put a real stress on whether I'm going to get this done in time or not. Now I'm confused and concerned and just more than a little bit worried. It's fine, right? It'll be fine. So they have put a debris crusher in with what looks like the carpentry. It's down here. There is a cement factory on the map as well, which I'm assuming is here. I'm sure I asked this question last time. I'm sure I got confused last time when we did it. And then we've come here and I've completely forgotten it entirely. So the debris crusher is also the cement. Interesting. That looks like wood chips. That doesn't look like stones. But hey, an extra 100 quid is an extra 100 quid. I'm not going to snub my nose at it, you know? Or is this a cement factory? This might be the cement factory, actually. Because the cement factory is worth more than the debris crusher. Either way, it's now 4:30. Got like an hour in game before I have to move time forward. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? We have successfully made it back to the field. It is 20 to 5 in game. And we are picking up stones. Finishing this contract, making a nice easy 1,000. And then we'll see. We'll see. There might be another stone picking contract. There might be another bit, you know, a couple of bits and pieces or whatever that we'll be able to utilize for ourselves, but it's not looking too great. It is a shame that I wasn't able to get it before the end of September for that Shogun, because that would have been a huge win. However, I'm in an R in. I'm wondering whether I'd made the right choice in buying it or not, or leasing it. And as a result, left it a little bit too late for that one. And I've got a horrible feeling that everything that could be harvested in October is not going to be ready until November. I've noticed that a lot with FS25 is that a lot of the harvests are like late harvests, especially for October. They always come up for the second month of it, not the first. So it's always November. Don't know why that is. I guess it's just a thing. But we'll smash this out. Get it done. Get paid. Still a long way to go before we get to that 20k. And with all the things that we got out, all the loaned equipment, all the leased equipment, etc., we are going to be just absolutely sending money down the drain, and that concerns me. But we've done it. We got the contract done and finished. We got it done with plenty of time as well, even having to drop back. So we could do the deadwood, but I think that will take too long. We could do the wood transport, but I think, again, that would take too long. Or we could do the fertilizing, and I'm not sure if that's worth it. I don't know how much fertilizer we've got. So we'll travel back to the shop. It's 5 o'clock. If we've got fertilizer left in the sprayer, then we will do fertilizing contract. Only 400 quid, but it's something that we can get done inside of a half hour. If we don't, we will cut our losses, because the rules say I can't work after 5, but there is nothing in the rules that say I can't skip time before. Or not 5, but sunset. So if we can't squeeze that fertilizing contract out, we'll switch time over to October and see what, if anything, we can do. I'm hoping for a lot of contracts that I can go around and get as much extra from them as possible and really pay for that Rossa Mesh. I love the little Rossa Mesh. It's a great little tractor. Harvester. The harvester. I never said tractor. I would never say tractor. It's a great little harvester, and honestly well worth the money. Right, let's see what that little sprayer's got. Now there is going to be an issue here. I do have the ability to do super strength, and I may have to, because if it has got stuff in it, the last thing I want is to reset it and lose whatever's in there. And as if by magic, we have a sprayer back on its thing. Now, the biggest problem I've got is, one, it's 5:15. That's herbicide. That's herbicide. Oh, that's fertilizer though. Right, okay, cool. It's only a small contract. We're not going to have long. We're going to try. Like, the sun hasn't set yet. We could be okay. Oh, we've got loads of fertilizer left. Epic. Right then. We go... Did we go for that one? 36 is closer. 55 is all the way down there. That's worth more money. We're going to go for that one. We're going to be greedy. And we're going to go for that one. And as long as we get it done before sunsets, we'll be okay. This is a race against the clock, friends. It is 22 minutes past 5. September 4th. The sun is just above the clouds still. Or the horizon. We have this field to do. Now, it's not a huge field. It is going to pay us a decent amount of cash. We are against the clock. And its biggest downfall, by a country mile, is the fact that it only does 12 kilometers per hour. It is not like the self-propelled sprayers, which do 25 kilometers per hour. We are not moving very fast. Now, the good news is that it's not a big field. Because we're using liquid and we're using a sprayer, it is much greater width, so that speed isn't as much of an issue. However, when you're against the clock as I am, and I've been greedy instead of just going for the small field, we have until that sun disappears. And I'm watching it, and it looks amazing, but I'm a little bit concerned. Did I complete it? I did complete it. Okay, cool. I remember, I was like, wait, did I actually complete that thing? Or is it just sat there not doing it? But we'll get this. It's another grand and a half. That takes us back to 15, which is a lot healthier. A lot healthier of an amount. Of course, when we go over to October, that money's going to disappear in interest and loans and leases and things. I think we've got all the equipment we would ever need now. We can do everything on the farm. And doing the logging and lots of woodwork and stuff is definitely going to be our bread and butter in the winter. And because I'm fairly sure I've got everything, I don't want to lease out anything else. Although, thinking about it, maybe once I've done this, leasing out a grain header, since we've got the harvester now anyway. Otherwise, it's going to come to, you know, June, July, August, when we have oats, canola, etc. I will have to check the map. And see what's what and where's what and what's going on. Because if it is like, you know, if it's only sunflowers and stuff and there's no real wheat, no real barley, no real canola, no real oats, plenty of corn, plenty of sunflowers. Yeah, maybe I won't then. Maybe I won't bother. Maybe I won't bother. I was gonna get a grain header, but like there's one field of soybeans there, look. Right. One field of soybeans. Quite a few but fields of soybeans. 1, 2, 3, 4 fields of soybeans. Plenty of that. Plenty of corn. Literally no oats. Literally no canola. Literally no barley. And literally no wheat. One sorghum, which I'm not doing. So yeah, I mean, would the soybeans justify it? Do you think? And we've just lost money through interest and stuff, I think. We're going to make that money back, but if I'm going to lease it, I need to lease it, like, now. But it's going to be them soybeans and then nothing else, but that could be a fair chunk of money to pay off the loan quicker. I'm doing it. 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 So we're going to go down here. We're going to go to grain headers. I think we got the Rossa mash, didn't we? We'll go for the 6 meter. We'll go for the little 6 meter and we will lease it. Or not. No, because delivery space is blocked. Damn it. Right, okay. Everything's going wrong. Everything is going wrong, friends. We're going to have to nab. We're going to have to nab and sort of borrow other areas of concrete that we can park everything. Because we have no land of our own. So if we take this... Park it here. The other thing I can do, which I haven't done yet, but the other thing I could do is sell the tank. Spare tank that's just sort of sat there. We could just sell that. That could be a viable option. Right, it's not dark yet. We've got time to move everything. Get it out the way. It's all going to be a mess, But it'll be worth it when it comes to the time where I can own and do stuff. All prep. All prep. You know what's better prep? Actually being able to grab the thing you need to grab. I have seen this before, you know, I have driven down country lanes and just seen equipment just scattered everywhere. Okay. Right, we'll park that there and then we'll switch the engine off. And we'll jump into this. Oh, of course we got the hoe as well, didn't we? We'll grab the little Russell mesh header. And then all we got to do is lease out the grain header and we're done. We'll get the Russell mesh one. We'll stick with the Russell mesh light, so we'll get that one. 1500. Boom. Right. So it's 6 p.m. It is still light, but it is there's not a lot of it left. We are going to go ahead and speed up time to October. And we will see what state we're in. If the gamble is right, are we going to end up with... Are we going to end up with grain or corn? Or are we going to get nothing in October and I'm going to cry? I'm guessing we may end up crying. Possibly. Yeah, we're down to 9 grand. Which isn't ideal. We have cultivating contract, which we are 1000% going to take, because that cultivator is saving a life. We've got a fertilizing contract we can also take. We've got 2 sowing contracts, and I can't remember if I've taken a sower out or not, or a seeder, and a wood transport. So we have no harvest contracts as of yet. Ready to harvest. Oh, there's loads ready to harvest. Holy damn. Oh, of course. Yeah, so there's loads ready to harvest, but they're all root veggies. Right? They're all root veggies. Is there any of the sunflowers ready to go, or are they all... 33 is withered, which is not ideal. Sunflowers haven't yet, though. Any of the corn? Which one's the corn? Any of those top ones? They're still growing. So it's going to be a November one. What about the soybeans? Which one's the soybeans? This is an actual disaster. That one, that one, that one. They've already been harvested. I hate the AI in this game. I hate the AI in this game so very much. So very, very much. They've already... The AI has harvested it. I am not getting harvesting contracts because the AI has taken it upon itself to already do it. I never switched that off last night. So we're just rolling through fuel for the sake of it. And the AI has done all of the harvesting contracts. Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. But they'll let other crops go to wither. But God forbid the things that I can do, it will let me do. I am sorry to say, I do not think the gamble has paid off. Right, okay. It's fine. Right, 33. Straight up the red. Oh boy. Right, we are going for the crops that the AI have let wither. Because of course. But the crops that I could easily have done, they're not all that worried about. Why would they be? Why would they be? This is fine. I mean, we're going to get money from cultivating them and stuff. But this means that my worry is, depending on how it goes in November, we may lose all of the harvesting contracts for the grain. Like, they're not bothered about the root veggies. They don't want to do the root veggies themselves because they know how bad they are. Oh, boy. Let me know in those comments down below what you think of the way that the contracts are sort of divvied out, which ones the AI take upon themselves to do, which ones they just leave forever. I sort of wish they had like a lazy farmer mode that Better Contracts had in 22. The contracts are better than 22 base game by an absolute like just a gulf of a difference. But I still feel like they're not quite there. I don't think they're quite what they should be base game. I am big sad because I fear I have thrown money up the wall for literally no reason. And I can't get rid of them for 18 months, and I can't lease anything new, or rather buy anything new for another 18. Or until the 18 run out. So, yeah, I'm top of the world right now, guys. Top of the absolute world. This is going great. On top of spending, what, 6-7 grand on leasing them out, I've also got the constant leasing costs coming out as well, which are now close to 2 or 3k. Not more. And they may stay there as nothing but ground ornaments. They might just be there littering up the land. My hope is on all the corn. Like if all of this corn doesn't go, like if they don't harvest it immediately, we can still make money. Same with the sunflowers. But if the AI is just going to take over and be like, well, we did it, then it's not going to matter at all. What is in the sale? What are we missing out on? A cotton harvester and a baler. So not really a lot. I'm not too fussed about that. I will say I don't think we're buying anything, or rather paying off any of the loan today. Somehow I don't think that's happening. Somehow I think that ship sailed. Bad decision after bad decision after bad decision has led us here, friends. Every choice we've made has led us to this exact point where I realize how much of an idiot I am. You're all very welcome. I hope this serves as a good what not to do when doing a challenge run. I really do. I will say, however, my Calmston run, which you can see Monday to Friday, 9 until 5-ish, is actually going rather well. We are looking at getting pigs on there next. But it's not a challenge run, it's just a run. So I've got no limitations. I'm able to just do what I want outside of the realms of stream loots, which is where people can make me do whatever they want, depending on whether they've got the cards. So it's, yeah, much more relaxed, much more chill. And around we go. I will say I made some very good choices early on, and then I have made some less than good choices later on. Getting the Challenger was a really good shout. Although, I do wonder whether getting the Duets would have been better. Because of that 3-point attacher. But you do get slightly more power with this one. I think. Slightly more or just slightly less. I can't remember. But it's also more expensive. So. It was a really hard choice between this and that. Not having the 3-point attacher on the front could be a bit of a problem. For things like mowers. Because one thing I noticed about the game, which makes literally no sense, is the mowers don't work going backwards. Which means if I get a small mower and put it on the back of my tractor, it's not going to work. I would need one that is designed for the back of a tractor. Which doesn't really make any sense. Like, it doesn't matter which way you go with a mower. It's cutting the grass regardless of whether you're going forward or backwards. And the rear ones work like that. It doesn't matter if you go forward or back. They cut it the same. The small ones designed for the front of the tractor don't. And they didn't used to work like that in 22. So that is a change that's been made. Whether it's a change that is just, you know, by design or not, I don't know. But it's something I'm not overly keen on, honestly. Cannot believe that the AI screwed me like that. But we do have, right, so plus notes, we've got less than 900k payoff. We have a lot of good equipment. A lot of it we've got to wait until like next year to really gain out of it. March, April. And then September again are going to be our good months for it. For the hoe. And that's a good, quick, easy way of making money. And it doubles as a weeder. So. Or it doubles for weeding contracts, I should say. So just like the sprayer, I can really capitalize on that. Make good on it. Almost at the end of the contract. Another 3.5 grand. Take us back to just under 14. I think the fertilizer is like another 1.5 grand. Need to get over 20k so we can start paying this bloody loan. No good paying it early if it then screws me over for the next 3 months because it doesn't mean I've made any progress at all. All them days ticking over means is that I'm getting money up the wall. Beautiful sunrise though in the game. 97%. More foot. There we go. Let's see if we have any more cultivating. We do. So we can do 66 and we've got a fertilizing contract as well, which is a big boy one. We might have to fill that one up a couple of times. We've got a cotton harvest. Woohoo. We've got a ploughing contract as well, which we can take. We've got 87 hours on that one, so that's not too bad because we're on the first of the month. So, got sowing contracts, which we can't do, and I'm not doing the wood transport, so we'll complete that one. And then we'll go over and we'll do 66. And we'll get the fertilizing out of the way, and then we'll do the ploughing. We're just got to find where 66 is. Oh, it's over there. It's that little one over there. Okay, cool. Nice, quick, easy one. This one shouldn't take too long at all. One of the advantages of Zielonka is how quick you can bash out the contracts. Not like something like Calmston where I'd be doing one field the entire time. Just how quick I can get through it, how long it is before the vampires suck more money out of me. I do apologise for yawning again, guys. I've got the curtains shut in here tonight. I've had the heating on all day. It's very roasty toasty. Nice, easy headlands to get out of this. Headlands does most of the field, which is a plus. I like how there's basically two lines on this one as well. There's two lines that are very close to each other. But I'm hoping that won't be an issue. Just for percentage completion's sake. Straight down for that last run. Nice and easy, easy and nice. Look like we're missing any bits either, which is good. Might just be my eyes playing tricks on me. There we go. Beautiful. I wonder if another one's come up. No. Another ploughing has. Well, like I say, we'll do it in the right order. So we'll get the fertilising done next. Right, and a little bit of fertilising on this tiny, tiny field. And it's just under £1,000. And then we can go up to field 94, which is a much bigger field. And pray that I don't need to buy more fertiliser. Pray that I can get away with it without needing more fertiliser is what we need to do. Why we're doing this one first. That or pray that I get so many more fertilising contracts it justifies the cost of buying more fertiliser. Because the problem with liquid fert is it's nearly £4,000 for 2,000 litres. It does not work out that much cheaper by fertiliser, liquid or solid. Really, there's not a lot in it. One thing I would say is that solid fert, to me, seems more efficient. It seems like you go through a lot less of it than what you do liquid fertiliser, but then the spread isn't anywhere near as wide. Definitely a toss-up, that one, for sure. I think we're going to have to go back to the shop, grab some more fert before I go to 94. Because if I don't, I'm not going to have enough. Right. I didn't have enough to fill the tank. I've only got 700 litres. I don't know if this is going to be enough for this field. So we're about to find out together, friends. We're about to find out if 700 litres of fertiliser is going to be enough for me to get it paid. If I can get away with this, it'll be a much needed win on the farm. However, if I can't get away with this, we're boned. We can get paid from this one. It's £4,000. And £4,000 would put us just shy of that 20 that we need. And would put us back in a very nice, healthy position. If not, I'm basically getting the money back for the cost of the fertiliser. Means we'd still be on 15, maybe 15 and a half after doing this, which would be non-viable and not great. So I'm really hoping that we somehow manage to get away with this. 700 litres. Or it's going to be 3 passes, so we need to be ideally getting to the top of this hill with 500 left, and it doesn't look like we are. That makes me sad. I know I'm bad. I know I'm sad because I'm rocking in the chair watching it go down this fucking road. It's going to be close. I think that's what's going to make it worse as well, is if I get there. I only just miss out on it. That is going to suck all of the monkey penis. It really is. We're not bothering with the end part of the headlands either, because I think it just wastes too much. Praying so hard. I need to not need. refill. Well, we've gone through half of what I had, and we've only just hit half of the contract. I am buying another pallet of fertilizer. It really has been, if it can go wrong, it's going to go wrong tonight. That's literally what this has been. $180 liters to get to the end of this row. 180 liters to get to the end of this row. 160. This is... The problem here is this hill. Because it's slowing me down. $80 liters, 82%. Not enough. If we go 10 liters for 1% of the thing, we're nowhere near enough. We're only going to get to 91%. I hate it when I'm scary accurate. 3, 2, 1, now. Right, okay. Cool. We need to buy a pallet. Oh, it's 3,200, so it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still not ideal either. Back and fully filled up after spending £3,200. Back to 11,808 plus the 4 that we're getting for this. I am not a happy bunny. Today has been an absolute shambles. This episode has gone wrong completely. From taking a gamble on the Russell mesh to having the AI then decide they were going to do all the harvesting themselves, to not having enough space after buying a grain header for, again, the same reason, and then running out with 8% of the field to go. We have got more money than we started with tonight. Barely. We started with 12. We're ending on 15,757. We've got lease costs coming out of the wazoo. We have not paid anything off the loan tonight. Today has not been a good day, friends. Today has been a disaster. Let me know in those comments down below what your favourite cock-up of the night was. Let me know if you think I'm going to be able to turn this around, if you think November is going to actually yield any crops to harvest, or whether I've absolutely wasted my money on the Russell mesh. Got ploughing contracts to do, so they're going to give us hopefully a decent amount of income. But for now, friends, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.